Hello, how are you? This is episode 47 now of Bootleg Buster Toys. I just filmed this after episode 46. And it's funny, like I said, it's been a while, been doing this, so let's crack this up. Usually if you're doing Bootleg Buster Toys, my job is to turn bootleg toys into, shall we say, better looking and legitimized looking toys, shall we say. That's right, yes. Even though these three toys, well, two of them at least legit, and one of them of course is a wooden mannequin, 12-inch wooden mannequin, shall we say. And this, as you say, it's a Star Wars special. I know nothing's happened with Star Wars. Last year, 2019, was the last episode of episode 9. That's why Skywalker, such a good film. But somehow, we're doing these figures, especially that one. I did this in 2017, and that was the same year where it was 4 years of Star Wars, and it was 4 years of Judge Dredd 2018 stuff. So yeah, that's why you can see this one's called Judge Vader. It's a combination of Judge Dredd meets Darth Vader, and of course, this was basically a homage to the whole rumors of if there's such thing as a Black Peter Parker, and that's how Miles Morales was made. So this is sort of like Spider Finn, call it what you will, yeah. And this of course is Spider More, because this is based on a fan art that I saw on the internet of Darth Maul meets Spider-Man, which I was really lucky to make. I had to make it because I bought this figure from a comic store called Orbital Comics for at least £7. It was a good price, and that's it. So let's get this party started. Let's take our figures out. Give me a second, please. Sugar. Oh no! I knew that was gonna happen. Sugar. Note to self: make a stronger bond with these flipping figures. Crying out loud. This has seen a lot of action now. As you can see here, the metal's broken. For flip's sake. Ugh, that's what I get for using bloody Super Sculpty. Or not making it properly, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll tell the toy maker, forgive me. Or write your reviews on this once this is finished, uploaded. So we'll take it out the figures. Let's just see anyway. Ugh, goodness gracious me. Anyway, let's get this party started. Okay then. To your right, you got Spider More. To your middle, you got Spider Finn. Master coming off, forgive me for that. Right, and then also right here, last but not least, Judge Vader. Okay, let's start from left to right now. As you can see here, this was customized by a 12-inch Spider-Man toy. You may find this in some comic shops or Hamleys or even perhaps Sainsbury's. They keep selling them constantly for 12 quid. But like I got this for a discount because it's second hand from Orbital Comics. And as I always keep buying these stuff for such a cheap price, I always want to customize and turn something new or different or great, shall we say, or something unique that you never get to see in a toy store. Anyway, I did this as Spider More because I saw a fan art of the same character, but I want to see how it looks live action. I know some guys who reviewed my or should I say subscribe to my channel like this stuff, so yeah. And as you can see, the legs are made out of chicken wire, but I put it together, double joint it, and made it like a double lightsaber. So yeah, whip. That's it. Let's see from front to back. Let's see. All painted acrylic first. No aerosol was used for this, no spray cans, just all painted acrylic. The horns done by Milliputt, of course. And of course painted in black Sharpie marker or black acrylic paint. No, the face was done in Sharpie marker. The whole red was done in acrylic, except for these boots, of course, left the red, of course. The black was done in acrylic. This is made out of a mesh material that I use for some of my certain costumes that I do. Yeah, this one, somehow I kind of bought this before the whole, or after the whole hype of the Black Peter Parker rumor, which was the sense of making Miles Morales. Of course, that's the latest Spider-Man for Spider-Man, that's it. And I had this stupid thought, what if John Boyega did play the next Miles Morales? This is sort of my ha-ha joke to the whole thing. As you can see here, oh sure, here he is, John Boyega as Finn. And I painted his Stormtrooper suit in the Spider-Man colours, the red and blue, of course. I did a sense of a joke and what if it could happen, but it's not going to happen, of course. I think he's too old for the role, and most of all, you know, he's not what people want him to be, I guess. The mask was made out of a felt fabric, and the eye piece was drawn in white Posca marker. This was painted in acrylic, I think. I'm so forgetting my techniques. I did this such age ago. I did this like last decade, so I'll try to open my memory books if I can. If I can recall, I think I painted it in no, that's it. I painted acrylic, yeah, so I know. Painted acrylic, and then of course the red was done in Posca mark, which is great. and of course some of the deals done by Sharpie and Posca. So yeah, no spray paint was used for this, and it's all gloss. Mind you, it makes it stuff from scratch, which I'm thankful, because some glosses do work, some glosses don't work. That's it. I use a Montana spray varnish. That's it. That's why I did it, girl. Because usually I use matte coat paints or gloss coat paint, and they'll always keep like a sticky feeling behind it, which I hate. But the spray one does such a good job. I forgot about that. Yeah. Always use spray coat when glossing your toys, mates, because coat mats are terrible. Only good for model work, but when it comes to action figures and toys, they get the sticky feel in the back. Like, it's good in the front, but leaves sticky feel in the back. Thankfully this, I didn't do that, so yeah. Hope you can see good at this, but at the end of this show, you do get to see some of the profile footage of these toys. I hope you like it, yeah. And also, last but not least, is Judge Vader. And if I can put this up, he metal may fall off. Oh, surprising enough, it still works. But anyway, once this is done, I'm going to flip and fix this metal, because I hate the fact that it keeps breaking. Because I had a problem with the Eagle, a problem with the Death Star on his uniform, and of course the sharpness on his helmet, and of course just now the flipping metal just broke. And I did some sketches on my DeviantArt based on this character, or my sketchbook shall we say, because in 2017 it was 40 years of Star Wars, and it was 40 years of 2000 AD comics, so I made a homage to both franchises, shall we say, combined Darth Vader with Judge Dredd, because they're both kind of like badasses in what they do. Judge is a fascist Dredd, and of course he's a Dark Lord Darth Vader. So yeah, all this was done by Super Sculpty, if I can recall. I think, yeah, all this is Super Sculpty, especially the hands, the belt, knee pads. Mind you, this came off too. I had to super glue it or hot glue it many times. Same with the fingers. It's like I said, it's taking a lot of interest. Even the belt. Hope you can see the glue marks or not. Yeah, I had to do this again recently these days. Because like I said, thanks to this lockdown, I can go back to my bunker and see what I made mistakes. Oh, like I said, see, it just dropped out. See, like I said, once this show is finished, I'm gonna hot glue this. But anyway, I hope you don't dislike what you see. But anyway, I'm trying to at least, explain to you that keep making stuff, and who knows, it may turn into a gold success. I hope so, because I really need a new career in my life. But going back to what I'm saying now, not only do I try to go back to my old stuff and reanalyze this, I try to at least show the world that how good I am, and multiple how I'm capable of updating stuff, such as this lightsaber. This was made out of Super Sculpt. Oh gosh, blue text on it. Oh, don't snap. Good. This was made out of Super Sculpt, and as you can see, you call this a lightsaber. I call this a boner saber, because look how flipping straight it is. It's like, see, even this broke before, and I had to put hot glue around it too, if it survives. And you see blue text on it, so it's fucking sticky, excuse me for my language. And also, yeah, this was painted in matte coat too. This was made in matte coat too. It's a bit, well, most of it's dry, but you still feel sticky parts, but this is more sticky than the figure itself. Some of it's done by some of it's left, but most of the helmet was kind of matte coat. See, as you can see, it's very hard to get rid of the flipping blue tech on the weapons. The matte coat or the gloss coat won't leave it alone. Sugar. But anyway, I recommend don't ever make blasters like this. If you can, make it out of at least small objects such as broken paintbrushes, or at least chopsticks, or at least toothpicks, stuff like that. So you stack them together. If you want to know how to find that out, go onto a website called Instructables to teach you some great techniques how to make props for your figures and stuff. And lucky enough, in recent times, I actually updated this lightsaber, so I'll get rid of this. I'll keep a sense of my journey, and I made some out of old paintbrushes. The handle was done by Milliput, and also painted by acrylic and Posca markers. As you can see here, far more superior than that. Or let me put the red one with the red. Okay, you can do this before and after. You see, that's what you got to do. Find resource to make better stuff in the future. So yep, that's it. I made a red one, a green one, and a blue one. I even put this on my figure realm figure. So go on Bootleg Busters and Figure Realm and see what I did. And also some of these can be seen in Figure Realm too. So yeah, if you want to see a closer look, go on the Figure Realm website. You can. So here you have it: Spider Maw, Darth Spidey, Spider Finn, and of course Dread Vader, and of course update props and lightsabers and a stupid blaster. I should put it on the hand, but you might see it in the Figure Realm, so I'll leave it as it is. So there you have it. All homage to Star Wars characters in different amalgamations. If you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, and of course, give us a comment. Thank you.